Hello YouTube, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I'd like to talk about Benicio Del Toro and his role in Star Wars The Last Jedi. So, in the upcoming Star Wars films, nothing creates more buzz than a mystery. And with the Benicio Del Toro's character, we have a mystery. Disney and Lucasfilms has not really released too much information about this character thus far. Like any other Star Wars fan, I've been searching YouTube, I've been searching vlogs, I've been searching different posts to find out as much about the Star Wars The Last Jedi as I possibly can. Now, amongst my travels, I came across a YouTube post by a YouTuber named Mike Zeroh. And I've watched a number of his videos and I find them entertaining, but his theory on who Benicio Del Toro's character could possibly be playing kind of left me dissatisfied. In his video, he talks about the evidences as to why he thinks that Benicio Del Toro could possibly be playing Ezra Bridger from Star Wars Rebels. His main reasoning I can't say his main reasoning, because that's not fair. He gives a number of reasons. One, he feels that the timing fits. The age of Benicio Del Toro and the age that Ezra Bridger would be during The Last Jedi syncs up. So that's a positive, and I can see that. And then another piece of evidence he gives is he looks at him. How Benicio Del Toro looks and how Ezra Bridger looks. This I find to be a bit flimsy, because I feel like this is wishful thinking. We want to see familiarity from one film to another. And so when we have a beloved character, we want to see those characters pop up in other places. And so yes, it would be exciting to find out that Ezra Bridger could possibly be playing in The Last Jedi. The trouble with this theory is that you can't just go by looks. And then another piece of evidence he cites is the idea that Benicio Del Toro's character being Ezra Bridger would generate interest back into Star Wars Rebels. Now, in a previous video, I talked about how Rey being a Kenobi could generate interest in a Kenobi film. And so this kind of lines up with that line of thinking. However, Disney doesn't actually plan to do another season of Star Wars Rebels. So this year, at Christmas, when The Last Jedi comes out, it's going to be close to halfway through the final season of Star Wars Rebels. And I don't see a point in generating new interest in a show that's ending. Now, this is almost the exact same reason why I don't think that Ezra Bridger and Benicio Del Toro's Man in Black could be the same person. As I just stated, the final season will be half over. They've pitched this whole thing, this cyclical thing. Rebels is a story about a tight-knit crew. They started on Lothal, they've become a family together, they've grown together, and their story's coming to an end. They're coming back, they're coming full circle back to Lothal. And though I'm sure we'll see some of these characters survive, as a matter of fact, Hera's character, there was a shout out to her in Star Wars Rogue One. So we know, unless the Battle of Lothal happens after Star Wars Rogue One, that she survives. Part of the thing is that if we were to find out that Benicio Del Toro was Ezra Bridger, we would know that he survived season 4. I can't imagine that someone like Dave Filoni would be okay with character arcs and such being revealed in a movie before the show even ends. What a disservice would it be to know that Ezra Bridger is going to make it through the Star Wars Rebels before Star Wars Rebels even ends. It takes away the stakes. If you watch the season 4 trailer, it shows that there's peril. And Hera's character says, you know, I never imagined that it would end like this. And that statement has such grief and doom to it that it makes me feel like that not all the rebels are going to survive Star Wars Rebels. And I feel like if you already know who's going to survive and who, then you can start eliminating who's not going to. And it just takes away from the show, and it would do it a huge disservice. Now, I'm not saying that it's impossible for him to be Ezra Bridger. I'm just saying that I don't think we will find out that he is Ezra Bridger in episode 8. I fully believe it could be possible for us to find out that he was in episode 9, or maybe even find out at the end of Rebels that that's who he's going to become. Now, another thing he cites is the idea that they introduced Saul Guerrero into Star Wars story, to Rogue One, a Star Wars story. That's kind of okay evidence, except that it wasn't a saga film. It was a standalone film, which means that those are the films to test things out. And although he did say it was a grounds to test it out, I don't think that a one-off is a good enough test before you start throwing something into a saga film. Saga films, they know people will come out and see. I mean, you mess up something in an anthology film, it was in a one-off. It was an anthology film. They know not to do it again. You mess something up in a saga film, and they're going to hate on Disney. They're going to hate on Lucasfilm forever. Anyways, what do you think of this theory? Who do you think that Benicio Del Toro could be playing? Let me know in the comments below. I'll leave me a thumbs up if you like this video. Couldn't hurt. Let me know what you'd like to see. I will leave a link to both Dash Star's video and Mike Zeroh's video in the description below. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Subscribe. Here's my latest video. Here's another video you might like. And I'll see you next time.